You're doing everything to help. You show up with groceries, refill the pill box, juggle doctor's appointments. Yet after all that, you hear it. You don't understand. News. It cuts deep. What are you missing? Why does it feel like nothing is ever enough? Let's explore the hidden emotional gap that often opens between elderly parents and their adult children. A gap that can quietly fill life's later chapters with frustration, guilt, and silence. As parents age, their needs shift in subtle but powerful ways. Of course, practical support matters. They do need help with errands, medication, and appointments. But beneath those daily tasks, there's a deeper longing to still feel valuable, seen, and included. Many elderly parents quietly fear that, as their bodies slow down, their presence in the family's emotional life is fading as well. They want to be more than a set of chores to manage. They want to feel included, not just cared for. They want to hold on to a sense of purpose, not merely survive from one day to the next. When every interaction centers around what needs to be done, what's broken, what's missing, what needs to be fixed, elderly parents can feel invisible. They might wonder, do my children see me or just my needs? Am I still important to them, or am I just another obligation in their busy lives? But let's flip the script. Adult children, often sandwiched between their own families, jobs, and the demands of caregiving, carry burdens they rarely name. They long for emotional peace, just a breath of relief from the constant pressure. They wish someone would recognize that they too are struggling, that this role reversal is as confusing and painful for them as it is for their parents. And, perhaps most of all, they crave permission to live their own lives without being haunted by guilt. When elderly parents express their needs by demanding more emotional validation or attention, adult children can feel emotionally hijacked. It's as if their own feelings are pushed aside, leaving them overwhelmed and unseen. This clash of unmet emotional needs is the perfect recipe for conflict. The parent says, "You don't understand how lonely I am." The child thinks, "You don't understand my exhaustion." Both feel unheard, so both raise their voices or retreat into silence. Guilt festers, resentment grows. The relationship, once so close, begins to fray. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Bridging this emotional gap is possible, and sometimes, small shifts can make a world of difference. First, listen for feelings, not just facts. When a parent says, "You never call," pause and hear the deeper message, "I miss feeling important to you." Validating that unspoken feeling can dissolve years of tension. Second, share your own emotional experience. It's okay to say, "I want to be here for you, and I'm also carrying a lot right now." When both sides share their struggles, the relationship feels more mutual, less like a one-way street. Third, replace task-based help with moments of genuine connection. Share a short story from your day. Ask them about a favorite memory. Say, "I miss our talks." These small gestures provide emotional nourishment, reducing the hunger for attention that can otherwise turn into neediness. Remember, when a loved one says, "You don't understand," it's rarely an accusation. More often, it's a longing for connection, a hope that someone will see past the surface and recognize the heart beneath. Both generations are craving something they don't always know how to ask for. Understanding starts with noticing, pausing, listening, and reaching out, even in small ways. What emotional need do you wish your family better understood? Let's start a conversation about building bridges, not barriers, between generations.